Shaquille O'Neal's name often finds itself entangled in controversy, particularly when it involves his interactions with women. Do you recall the time he openly confessed to balancing relationships with 4 different women? "I got 4-way girls now," he said. Yes, that actually happened. However, this instance appears to be sparking even more heated debate online. Recent footage featuring Shaq and LeBron James' wife has reportedly surfaced, leaving the internet in a frenzy. In this video, we're diving into the speculation, the public's response, and the reasons behind why so many are quick to believe in whispers of a potential affair. Let's unravel it all. Shaq, Savannah, and the viral buzz Shaquille O'Neal has never been one to blend into the background. Not in physical stature, not in personality, and certainly not in the sheer number of headlines he's generated over the years. From his glory days as an NBA powerhouse to his wildly successful post-retirement ventures, one thing has remained consistent. Shaq will always be larger than life. Shaquille O'Neal seems to draw controversy like a flame attracts moths, and not the accidental kind, but the sort steeped in drama, speculation, and just enough fact to keep the public thoroughly intrigued. From his headline-making divorce to his revolving door of high-profile romances, and those candid, often viral podcast moments that never fail to stir the pot, Shaq has consistently embraced life in the limelight. However, the latest whispers link him to someone unexpected, none other than Savannah James, the wife of LeBron James. Allegedly, there's video evidence, and honestly, for many, the idea didn't seem too far out of the realm of possibility. After all, Shaq does carry a reputation for his storied interactions with women. To understand why this particular rumor gains so much traction, you have to consider the players involved. Shaquille O'Neal isn't merely a sports icon. He's a cultural juggernaut, a living headline, a towering 7'1" personality that has permeated the worlds of entertainment, business, and social media far beyond basketball. As a fixture on TNT's Inside the NBA, he continues to be a prominent figure, consistently sharing his unfiltered takes on the current game, including opinions about LeBron James. Meanwhile, LeBron epitomizes the modern NBA star, media-savvy, entrepreneurial, and deeply engaged politically. Over the course of 2 decades, his career has been defined by unmatched longevity, exceptional statistical achievements, and a meticulously managed public persona. A cornerstone of that persona is his bond with Savannah James, his high school sweetheart and wife of more than 10 years. Their story began in Akron, Ohio, during their teenage years, and after dating for over a decade, they tied the knot in 2013. The couple shares 3 children, LeBron, Bronny James Jr., Bryce Maximus, and Juri Nova. In the realm of professional sports, their marriage stands out as a rarity, a seemingly steady and drama-free union that has endured the pressures of LeBron's meteoric rise to fame. LeBron himself has frequently emphasized Savannah's pivotal role in his achievements, stating, "My amazing wife is, honestly, she's the real MVP. If I'm being truthful, she's the all-time leading scorer." In contrast, one of Shaq's most notable relationships was his marriage to Shawnee Nelson, which lasted from 2002 to 2011. The couple had 4 children together, but their union eventually ended in divorce. The end of this high-profile marriage quickly became a topic of fascination for tabloids, especially after Shaq eventually took full accountability for the breakup. Speaking candidly on the Pivot podcast in April 2022, Shaq openly confessed that he led a double life and behaved poorly, bluntly stating, "It was all my fault." This rare glimpse of honesty provided a deeper understanding of the complexities behind his carefully curated public image. Meanwhile, in her 2024 memoir, Undefeated, Changing the Rules and Winning on My Own Terms, Shawnee reflected that she may have never truly loved Shaq, but instead fell for the idea of their family. In response, Shaq took to Instagram with unexpected grace, writing, "I understand. I wouldn't have been in love with me either. Wishing you nothing but the best. All love, Shaq." This exchange underscored the intricate and emotional fallout of their relationship, lingering even years later. After the divorce, Shaq entered into several high-profile romances, dating Nicole Hoops Alexander from 2010 to 2012, Letitia Ralla between 2014 and 2018, and, most recently, sparking rumors with actress Annie Land since 2019. Each of these relationships has unfolded to varying extents under public scrutiny, ensuring Shaq's love life continues to draw attention long after his marriage ended. Shaq has been notably open in discussing his perspectives on relationships and marriage during several interviews and podcast discussions. In one especially frank exchange, he shared his opinions on the topic with his trademark straightforwardness. "Are you planning to get married?" someone asked. "Do you even want to go through marriage again?" "Yeah, absolutely," he replied. "Really?" they pressed. "Of course," he affirmed. "Are you afraid of marriage?" "Of course I am," he admitted with a grin. "Because all of you are out of your minds. I'm going completely nuts myself." This candid viewpoint paints a picture of a multifaceted individual who seeks commitment, but approaches it with measured hesitation. When questioned about what would ease his apprehension toward marriage, Shaq responded, "Just keep in mind, most marriages and divorces occur because people say, 'I didn't know.' I need to know. I have to understand every aspect. It'll happen someday." During the same discussion, Shaq delved further into his approach to relationships, especially when it comes to traditional gender expectations. He stated, "When it comes to compatibility, for instance, I'm out here chasing this money. I don't always have time to be overly affectionate. Let me focus on securing this bag. You feel me? He said, what about you? I'm about to knock his ***king teeth out. For me, it's more about providing and protecting first, and then I can focus on the lovey-dovey stuff. These unfiltered remarks reveal Shaq's perspective on relationships, emphasizing the importance of achieving financial stability and embracing traditional masculine responsibilities before delving into emotional intimacy. He went on to further explain his stance on wealth and gender roles, stating, the more you have, the more masculine you become. And that's fine, that's cool. Despite the public highs and lows that have characterized Shaq's past relationships, his marriage to James has largely been seen as a pillar of stability. Even so, this hasn't shielded them from gossip and conjecture. Over time, rumors questioning LeBron's faithfulness have repeatedly surfaced online, including specific accusations involving figures like Sophia Jamora and Yes Jules. The individuals involved have repeatedly dismissed these rumors, with Jamora asserting, I've never been with LeBron and don't even know who he is, and Yes Jules posting, you really think I care about y'all's baseless gossip? LeBron is my favorite player, and I'll always applaud his successes. Savannah James, on the other hand, has typically chosen to steer clear of addressing these claims head-on. In a 2023 interview with The Cut, she likened engaging in such rumors to venturing into a rabbit hole she avoids, emphasizing her unwavering belief in LeBron and their 22-year partnership. This strategy of quiet composure contrasts sharply with Shaq's history of confronting his personal controversies more openly and sometimes playfully. A notable glimpse into the James relationship occurred in August 2022, when Savannah playfully knocked LeBron's phone away during an Instagram video in which he was flaunting a new outfit while she was trying to discuss their vow renewal plans. LeBron's jesting reply, "We'll do whatever you want, boo-boo," highlighted their lighthearted camaraderie. Interestingly, Shaq later referenced this viral moment during an episode of The Big Podcast with Shaquille O'Neal, dubbing LeBron a great husband for his reaction and jokingly throwing in, "Whatever you say, baby." This concise analysis highlights a unique overlap between two distinct basketball realms unrelated to the actual game. Shaquille O'Neal himself has been no stranger to social media controversies, particularly those involving women. Take, for instance, an incident in September 2024 when a viral post from the Instagram account at One Philly showcased an image of a large man, allegedly Shaq, with his hands on a woman's chest. In response to the speculation, Shaq humorously dismissed the claims by sharing his own photos striking similar poses with different women, joking, "My woman's name is Shakira," to underline that he was not romantically connected to the woman in the image. This situation illustrates how celebrity relationship rumors can escalate quickly in the digital age. With this backdrop of public intrigue and basketball legacy narratives, it's no wonder that speculation involving Shaq and Savannah James caught fire. However, beyond the surface-level buzz, another factor adds more intrigue to the story: Shaq's complex relationship with LeBron James. The dynamic between O'Neal and James is widely regarded as one of the more compelling storylines in contemporary basketball. These hardwood icons, though hailing from distinct eras with contrasting playing styles, share a unique status within the realm of all-time greats. Their interactions, however, have been underscored by a nuanced blend of admiration, critique, envy, and generational friction, key factors that help explain the fervor surrounding any rumors involving them. LeBron James and Shaquille O'Neal are NBA legends who defined separate periods of basketball dominance. Shaq ruled the mid-1990s to early 2000s, while LeBron has commanded the league since 2003. Their careers overlapped briefly during the 2009 to 2010 season when both suited up for the Cleveland Cavaliers, a collaboration that sparked immense fan excitement but ultimately failed to deliver a championship. That season, the Cavaliers posted a stellar 61-21 record, yet were eliminated in the playoffs' second round by the Boston Celtics. This fleeting partnership reflected two players at vastly different stages of their journeys: Shaq, at 37, nearing the end of his storied career, and LeBron, at 25, just entering his physical and professional peak. Their time together offered Shaq a first-hand view of an evolving league where LeBron embodied a fresh era of superstars. In the years following, Shaq has openly made comments that hint at lingering professional envy toward LeBron. On an episode of The Big Podcast with Shaq, O'Neal openly admitted to harboring feelings of jealousy during his stint alongside LeBron James in Cleveland. He specifically highlighted how LeBron had the unique ability to sway team decisions, such as shifting practice schedules from 10 a.m. to 12 p.m. or allowing family members to travel on the team plane. Privileges Shaq said he himself never experienced, despite his superstar status. This sense of envy wasn't limited to LeBron's influence within the organization, but extended to his achievements as well. During a 2023 interview on the I Am Athlete podcast, O'Neal revealed that he felt envious when LeBron surpassed Kareem Abdul-Jabbar to become the NBA's all-time leading scorer, admitting, "I've said it before, it was professional jealousy at that moment. I wish that was me. I know exactly how I would have handled it. Me, I'm the greatest." These honest reflections underscore Shaq's fiercely competitive spirit, and perhaps hint at some regret over not sustaining his own dominance, as LeBron has in the later stages of his career. Such admissions offer a raw glimpse into what it means to chase greatness in the world of sports. Even legends like Shaquille O'Neal have experienced moments of envy when witnessing records they once aspired to break being surpassed by the next generation. A new layer of Shaq's envy surfaced in 2024 when he voiced his jealousy over LeBron James getting the unique opportunity to play alongside his son, Bronny, a groundbreaking father-son duo in NBA history. This achievement was something Shaq had dreamed of sharing with his own son, Sharif, a fellow basketball player working toward a professional career. While a milestone like this eluded Shaq, his professional frustrations didn't stop there. Over the years, Shaq has openly critiqued LeBron's playing style and legacy. On a notable 2024 episode of The Big Podcast, Shaq made waves by claiming that LeBron doesn't instill fear in his opponents the way Michael Jordan or Kobe Bryant did. To Shaq, this distinction reflected his view of basketball dominance, where intimidation and authority on the court define true greatness, a standard he feels LeBron's more collaborative style doesn't fully meet. Additionally, Shaq has frequently cast doubt on the physical intensity of today's game compared to his era. He has suggested that LeBron's incredible longevity is less about unparalleled resilience and more a result of a less grueling style of play in the modern NBA. During a 2025 interview, Shaq spoke further about these differences, elaborating on his broader concerns about the current state of the league. His critiques of LeBron can be traced back as far as 2011, when, in his autobiography Shaq Uncut, he recounted an instance when LeBron avoided accountability for failing to hustle back on defense, something Shaq saw as an example of preferential treatment. This anecdote underscored Shaq's sometimes bitter perception of LeBron and what he sees as his unfair advantages in the game. The generational gap between these two icons also reveals itself in their contrasting leadership methods. During his peak years, Shaq thrived as the ultimate physical dominator, single-handedly propelling teams through his overpowering presence. On the other hand, LeBron has embraced a different approach, favoring a collaborative style of leadership, where he forms powerhouse teams and exerts significant influence over organizational decisions, a strategy that was less prevalent during Shaq's time. Their competitive track record further underscores the dynamics of their relationship. According to Land of Basketball Statistics, Shaq boasts a 12-7 advantage in wins against LeBron across their 19 matchups. While many of those games occurred after Shaq's prime, the record still grants him a tangible point of superiority in their head-to-head history. In 2024, Shaq sparked conversations by omitting LeBron from his all-time starting five during a prominent interview, opting instead for Michael Jordan, Kobe Bryant, Julius Erving, Karl Malone, and himself. This exclusion reignited debates about Shaq's assessment of LeBron's legacy in the sport. Nevertheless, Shaq has at times praised LeBron's accomplishments. In a 2025 interview, he endorsed the idea of LeBron being honored with a statue outside the Lakers arena, pointing to his championship success and historic scoring feats as worthy qualifications. LeBron set the scoring record, achieving the milestone as a Laker. Would I object to him being honored with a statue in Los Angeles? No, I wouldn't. After all, he secured a championship with the Lakers, even though many attempt to undermine its significance. Similarly, in 2023, Shaq urged LeBron to label himself the GOAT, greatest of all time, following his record-breaking achievement, showing that despite Shaq's past criticisms, he values LeBron's impact on basketball history. A notable clash between the two occurred in 2021 when Shaq openly rejected LeBron's claim that the condensed NBA schedule caused a spike in player injuries. While LeBron insisted the tighter schedule was to blame, Shaq responded by highlighting his own endurance during his playing career, indirectly critiquing LeBron's stance. Whenever iconic figures like these intersect, whether directly or through extended circles, the public's curiosity ignites. That's why even a rumor suggesting a connection between Shaq and LeBron's wife was enough to fuel widespread speculation, regardless of whether any video existed. The notion gained traction not only because of the intricate tension between the two, but also due to Shaq's own history of controversies, which continues to color how every move he makes is perceived. Shaquille O'Neal's life in the spotlight has been shaped by a series of contentious moments that have heavily influenced his public image and the way people view him. These events, involving personal disputes, legal challenges, and controversial public remarks, have solidified his image as a bold and sometimes divisive personality whose actions consistently draw widespread attention, especially when compared to the steadier dynamic of the James family. This track record of contentious situations adds a fascinating layer to understanding why any speculation surrounding these individuals quickly captivates the public. One of the most notorious controversies in Shaq's career was his widely discussed rivalry with Kobe Bryant, his teammate on the Los Angeles Lakers from 1996 to 2004. Despite securing 3 straight NBA titles together from 2000 to 2002, their partnership eventually fell apart due to disagreements over leadership roles, work ethic, and team strategy. The tension escalated significantly when Bryant openly criticized O'Neal's leadership and conditioning in a 2003 ESPN interview, prompting O'Neal to request a trade in 2004. This highly publicized breakdown between two marquee players became one of the most memorable sagas in NBA history. The rivalry intensified further in June 2008 when Shaq performed a freestyle rap at a New York nightclub, blaming Bryant for his divorce and ridiculing him. This incident sparked outrage, as the freestyle included a racial slur and resulted in Shaq losing his honorary deputy status in both Bedford County, Virginia, and Maricopa County, Arizona. Shaq's willingness to publicly attack a former teammate in such a controversial manner only reinforced his reputation as someone unafraid to embrace conflict. Around the same time, the already volatile Shaq-Kobe feud overlapped with serious accusations about Shaq's personal behavior. Back in 2004, amidst Kobe Bryant's legal controversies, it was claimed that Bryant told authorities Shaquille O'Neal had allegedly paid up to $1 million to silence women in similar circumstances. Shaq strongly refuted these accusations, dismissing them as absurd and asserting, "I'm not the one paying for love." His agent, Perry Rogers, also rejected the claims, labeling them baseless and unworthy of acknowledgement. Although these remarks were ruled inadmissible in Bryant's trial, they fueled public intrigue regarding Shaq's private behavior. Apart from his well-documented basketball feuds, Shaq has encountered legal hurdles that have further complicated his public persona. More recently, he has been implicated in lawsuits tied to cryptocurrency endorsements. In November 2022, Shaq was listed as a defendant in a class action suit targeting celebrities who promoted FTX, a cryptocurrency platform that later went bankrupt. The suit alleged that these endorsements misled investors into supporting what was described as an enormous Ponzi scheme. To complicate matters, Shaq reportedly avoided being served the lawsuit for 5 months, until April 2023. In another related case in 2023, he faced accusations of selling unregistered tokens as part of the Astros NFT project, raising questions about potential violations of securities regulations. Investor Daniel Harper accused Shaq of endorsing these tokens to his massive Instagram audience of 30.4 million followers, despite potential regulatory concerns. These legal troubles underscore the dangers tied to celebrity promotions in burgeoning industries like cryptocurrency and NFTs, further cementing Shaq's reputation as a figure often embroiled in controversy. Shaq's unfiltered persona has also drawn criticism for culturally insensitive remarks. Early in his career, he sparked backlash by making disparaging comments about Yao Ming, using the phrase "Qing Chong" during an interview, a remark widely interpreted as ridiculing Chinese individuals. Although Shaq later apologized, the incident highlighted recurring issues of cultural awareness that have followed him throughout his public life. Similarly, professional conflicts during his playing days frequently became public. In February 2008, a dispute during practice with Miami Heat coach Pat Riley contributed to Shaq's eventual departure from the team. The tension escalated when Riley had Jason Williams ejected from practice. Additionally, after Stan Van Gundy stepped down as head coach of the Heat in the 2005-2006 season, Shaq publicly referred to him as a frontrunner and a master of panic, further straining their relationship. In 2000, Shaq made waves when he broke industry norms by crossing a picket line during a strike to shoot a Disney commercial, a move that led to a fine from the Screen Actors Guild for violating union rules. Though relatively minor when compared to his other contentious moments, this event showcased his occasional disregard for institutional norms. More recently, in October 2024, Shaquille O'Neal faced backlash over comments about WNBA athlete Angel Reese during an appearance on her podcast. He proposed lowering the rims in the WNBA to enhance the league's popularity and made remarks regarding Reese's appearance. These statements, viewed as inappropriate and objectifying, sparked widespread criticism on social media for detracting from the athletic accomplishments of female players and shifting focus to superficial attributes. Earlier, in March 2023, Shaq spoke out on NBA on TNT about the gun-related controversy surrounding Memphis Grizzlies player Ja Morant. In his commentary, he admonished Morant, saying, "You're not a rapper, you're an NBA player," and criticized his decision to live stream while holding a firearm. This stance positioned Shaq as a representative of an older generation, voicing disapproval over the conduct of newer players in the league. His consistent engagement in public disputes and spectacle stands in stark opposition to the carefully curated public image of the James family. LeBron and Savannah James have built a reputation that emphasizes family unity, lifelong commitment, and a drama-free professional life. Married in 2013 following a decade-long romance that began in high school, their relationship is marked by public displays of unwavering support and dedication, rare attributes in the world of high-profile athletics. Their wedding in San Diego was a lavish celebration of their influence, drawing high-profile attendees such as Beyoncé and Jay-Z, further solidifying their position as icons in both sports and entertainment. Throughout their marriage, LeBron has frequently lauded Savannah, acknowledging her as the cornerstone of the stability that has allowed him to sustain his remarkable and enduring career. In 2024, following his gold medal victory at the Paris Olympics, LeBron praised Savannah, calling her the greatest and highlighting her pivotal role in his achievements. Although their carefully built public image portrays strength and unity, the James marriage hasn't entirely escaped rumors and gossip. Their celebrity status has often made them the subject of claims regarding LeBron's faithfulness. In 2020, Ezra Halidi, the spouse of NFL player Nick Vannett, accused LeBron via an Instagram story of engaging in an affair with Instagram model Sophia Jamora. Jamora, boasting a substantial following of 2.9 million on the platform, vehemently denied the accusation, stating, "I've never been with LeBron, nor do I even know him. Also, I'm not white." Her statement effectively dismissed the allegations. Despite occasional rumors like this, the James family continues to receive glowing media attention from outlets such as People, Essence, and Us Weekly, where their relationship milestones and love story are often celebrated. For instance, on their 9th wedding anniversary in 2022, Savannah shared a heartfelt post that read, "9 years down, 21, forever to go. Cheers to us, my love." The stark contrast between the unpredictability of internet drama and the polished narrative surrounding the James family creates a dynamic that remains captivating across social platforms. The stark contrast between their personas, one chaotic and impulsive, the other composed and deliberate, sheds light on why stories about them spread so rapidly, even in the absence of solid proof. That's all for now. Thanks for tuning in. If you like this video, go ahead and select one of the options on your screen to explore more content like this.